Hey everybody, welcome back to another 10-minute Marvel video. It has been a while since any of these have come out. My apologies for that. My schedule has gotten very busy as of late. I'm hoping to do more of these though, as I'm kind of getting into the new rhythm of my schedule. Today, I want to talk about the upcoming teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday. So we talked about this on the podcast, how it is coming out this week. And from the sounds of it, it is coming out in 2 days of when this video is coming out. It is going to be coming out on Thursday, the 11th. I have to look at my watch to verify that today was actually the 9th. But with this teaser trailer, I'm going to call it that, let's talk about what we know. First off, probably the biggest thing, and really the only thing we have confirmed about this, is that in South Korea, the foreign film, they do some stuff with their films that you can get kind of some public information around it. And for Avengers Doomsday, it is confirmed that it is 1 minute and 25 seconds. That's going to be kind of what we target and kind of understand this teaser trailer to be. Now, I'm not sure if that means there's wiggle room in that. I actually don't know if this is a Korean release of the trailer or if it's an English release of the trailer in Korea. Because if it's the former, it could have a slightly different runtime. It's not common, but also not uncommon that foreign trailers, because of the difference with the foreign language and just how much time it takes to say various sentences and words, might have a little bit of extra footage, sometimes could have a little bit less footage, just so that it can maintain the tight editing that they want it to and that they can get everything in there. So, like I was saying, that's the only thing we really know about this. I want to kind of speculate some of what I think we could see in this trailer. And keep in mind, this is a teaser trailer. This is going to be what I would call probably a hype trailer, much like the first Marvel Zombies trailer, which had the Baby Metal and Poppy song on the background for that. I think that this is going to be something that they are highlighting what they think are the key elements of this movie without getting into any sort of plot. And I'm also pulling in a few kind of thoughts and ideas from other promotional stuff that they've done for Avengers Doomsday. The first of those being that there was kind of a promotional reel that was done where it recapped some of like the Marvel X-Men, the Fox X-Men stuff that had been put out there. So I think there's a decent chance that we're going to see something like that in this teaser as well. Now, is it going to be any footage that has already existed? Maybe, but I think it could be some dialogue um, about the multiverse, about time travel, about things that you could potentially picked up from a film of, say, Days of Future Past. I know they used a Cyclops line in the other kind of footage that was shown, so something like that as well. But I think if they're going to use a line like that or something like that, it's going to be done over the top of new footage, over a top of Xavier's School for Gifted Children, and Patrick Stewart, and maybe some other characters there as well, who we know have already been announced. Then I think we'll probably get to see some sort of Avengers team. And this, I think, could even, again, use some dialogue from. Well, I don't think this part's going to use any dialogue. I think this is going to be the Avengers team, maybe the new Avengers, Thunderbolts team. There, we're going to see a lot of people staring into the sky. Because if you want to build hype, if you want to build something, I think giving the comic fans something, as well as creating an air of mystery, is going to be pretty good. So if they're all staring into the sky, we go over the Wakandans, they're staring into the sky. The Fantastic Four, I wonder if they do this, but maybe not staring into the sky. Maybe this is where we've had everybody staring into the sky, and then it cuts over to the Fantastic Four. And the Fantastic Four are, maybe it is a line of dialogue from Sue to Doom, kind of picking up with the Fantastic Four post-credit scene with Doom. And it's just something like, why are you here? And maybe we get our first line of Doom dialogue. I don't think we will. I don't know that we're going to get a line of Doom dialogue in here. Because then I think you zoom back out, you cut away, and you go to Doom. Don't even show his face. Don't show the metal mask. You cut to the back of Doom, and Doom is looking down upon the universes. And you see it from kind of this omniscient God Emperor Doom perspective. And then you immediately flip back down, and now we cut to everybody's looking up again, but now we're looking up at what they're looking up at. So it's a, if I were to do it, it's a low shot. You have the characters, and then as you cut between these different universes, the X-Men universe and the main Marvel universe, where we have the separate teams, the three separate teams, or three separate locations, I should say, they're all looking up at the same thing. They're looking up at an Earth in the sky. So it's that iconic time runs out comic shot, comic panel of Black Panther looking up into the sky with that. But here we have it from kind of our different hero teams. And as that is getting kind of shown, it maybe cuts to black there. If I were to do it, I would cut to black, I think. You could do it over the top of this, but you would take Tony Stark's line from Endgame about time travel and about how they noticed. And, or people will notice, that kind of thing. I forget the exact line. This is going to bug me. But this line is now used in this moment of black. And when Tony Stark finishes saying that line, you cut the lights back up, and it's the same shot that we had of Doom looking down at the other universes. But now we are looking at Doom. Doom has his mask on. I don't think you do the reveal of what Doom's face looks like yet, but Doom has his mask on. And if you want to go really crazy with this, you have two Earths reflected in Doom's mask hitting each other and exploding. Now, the implications of that, of course, are going to be that oh, that's the X-Men universe and the main Marvel universe. That doesn't have to be the case. This could be like the first 10 minutes of building up who Doom is and Doom's plan. In fact, everything I've described, that's kind of all first 10 to 20 minutes of the film stuff. The Fantastic Four, I think it makes sense. Pick that up quickly within the storyline. That feels like a good jumping off point. The heroes, we've had the talk of the anomalies in Brave New World, in Thunderbolts, so run with those two things and have it be that moment. And in fact, have it be that moment even before the Fantastic Four ship that we see in the Thunderbolts post-credit scene shows up in this universe. All of this is taking place before that, so maybe you would have to cut out the Thunderbolts, or maybe it happens like just after that, or it could even be that the Thunderbolts know this is going on, but they just haven't been contacted to do anything about it, and that's kind of the complaint that they're having in that post-credit scene. So all of that, to me, is I mean, that is the 90-second teaser right there. That's easy to do in 90 seconds. You basically have a line of X-Men dialogue from the original X-Men films. You have a Tony Stark line from the Doomsday, or from Avengers Endgame. You show off Doom's mask, and you show the various groups. And keep it simple, keep it like that, and give us the big image, the money shot image of Earth in the, like another Earth in the sky, and then flip it around and give us that second one to wrap it up, hitting the two planets hitting. I think that would be enough to get people hyped and excited for the film. If you want to do your first big trailer for it, you do that at the Super Bowl. Again, tons of eyes on what's happening. Great time to do it. This is a nice lead into the holidays. If people want to see it on the big screen, you go see it in IMAX with the new Avatar Fire and Ash movie. So a lot of, I think, really good things could potentially go on with this teaser trailer. Now, do I expect I've gotten any of this right? I actually think that yes, I have gotten one part right. I do think we are going to get that shot of another Earth in the sky. That might be the final shot for this trailer. And I do think we'll see Doom in his mask or something like that. But I don't think we're going to get like the full reveal of what Doom looks like. I don't think we're going to get any of, I think, the interactions that we expect where people recognize the similarities between Doom and Tony Stark in terms of look. So I think all of that is going to be saved for later. Some of that I think they're going to save until the movie comes out. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that my idea for this teaser trailer makes sense? Is there some element that you think they should really hold back? The idea of the planet in the sky, is that something that should be saved for the movie? I don't know that it's not an impactful twist to me. So for me, it'd be great for the promotional side of things, but it might not be for you. And if that's the case, let me know that in the comments section below. And if you enjoy this content, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to, like I said, try and get back into doing more of these videos regularly, especially, I think, as we have this Doomsday trailer coming out and talking about theories and ideas around that, and just wrapping up and talking about how 2025 was and what we're looking forward to in 2026. If you enjoy this content, check out the videos already on the channel. We have quite a number of them there. And check out the 10-Minute Marvel podcast. You can find it here on the channel. Click onto the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and we appreciate everybody who has. And then click that notification bell so you know when new videos come out. But what I meant to say was click on the podcast tab, or you can search for 10-Minute Marvel wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. But with that, we will see you next time.